Ferris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Ferris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. Dee also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care, and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer. When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge of the law, has experience in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taretha Huden is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taretha Hewlett, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taretha Hewlett, Larry Williams, Treasurer. David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law. Also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer.
From being born in Centrefort, raised in Whitehaven, graduating from Central High School, through 24 years of legal practice, I am an advocate for the community, for justice, and for equality. My name is Carlos Bibbs, and I'm an experienced attorney seeking a judgeship in Circuit Court, Division 2. Circuit Court deals with business issues, divorces, medical malpractice, and name changes, just to list a few. It's important to have experienced advocates in our courtrooms, from the counsel table to the bench. As your next Circuit Court judge, I will treat each litigant fairly and with respect from beginning to end. I ask each of you for your support and your vote, because together we can bring about justice and equality in our community.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, it's not often that I can say that a candidate that is running for office is truly a good person and will do exactly what they say they will do if elected. But I can say that about Judge Lonnie Thompson, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Lonnie Thompson and I shot marbles. We played kickball in the street. We lived next door to each other. We grew up in the same church. Lonnie Thompson is fair in his court, and I know he's fair because I've been in his court, and he recused himself because of our lifelong friendship. Lonnie Thompson deserves to be re-elected as your General Sessions Court Judge in Division 6. He has 23 years of experience as a judge. Trusted leadership and trusted experience is what you get in Judge Lonnie Thompson. So on August 4th, vote to re-elect Judge Lonnie Thompson, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Judge Lonnie Thompson. Judge Sheila Edwards is the treasurer.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken. Featuring in concert, L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan. Summer Wolf.
If you want me,
Summer Wolf.
leave me.
West Love.
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam.
Say jump up, roll it.
Red Velvet.
I wanna love somebody.
And introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now.
All those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
Every time I do this. All right, good evening and welcome to the show. Do you have me now? I am running late today. I am having a problem with Instagram. I had it on the tablet that I normally use Instagram on and could not get it. You do have sound, goddammit. If you're listening, you got sound now. Y'all know I'm not technical. I'm not the most technical guy in the world. I just do this shit. But I am having problems with Instagram. And the tablet that I normally use, I can't get the line to load on that page. It's loaded on my phone. So I know I'm not restricted, but here we are. When I look at the numbers on Instagram right now, I don't know what the issue could be. I'm gonna have to find somebody smarter than me to do this. I've attempted to do it. And I've never had this issue with this tablet. I can't even get on the tablet that I normally use for Instagram. Hell, I can't get the live to even show. No, Mel can't do it because I had her try it, and we ain't been able to do it. So I'm going to have to work on that later on. Uninstall the app on the tablet and reinstall. That's easy to say, Quita. Hell, I don't remember the password. I don't remember the password to the tablet. I don't. So that one is not going to work. But Quita, go to Instagram for me and see if you're seeing anything. I'm seeing it. But I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see. The numbers are not acting right. But it is what it is. No, YouTube is working. Eric, YouTube is working. I'm looking at it. It's working perfectly. Yeah. Okay. YouTube is working perfectly. And again, I'm not, this big technical guy. For years I worked in a TV studio, so I didn't have to deal with that. I see Instagram, Eric Dunn, is working perfectly. It's just the Instagram, and I don't know whether there is a problem with the Instagram company or what the matter happens to be. All right. Let me share something with you, and let's get into the subject. For sometimes you have to uninstall the app and then reinstall. Yeah, I don't want to lose Instagram in the tablet. On my phone, it's perfect in the phone. It's perfect in the phone, and I haven't tried to reset it, and that's what kept me from being on time. I was up here about 10 minutes till I was laying it down. I've had just get on with the show, man. No, just a secret. You a gone motherfucker. You don't come on my motherfucking page and tell me a motherfucking thing. Okay? You don't tell me a motherfucking thing. I move at my own pace on my show. You in a hurry, get off the motherfucking page. You ain't got to worry about it because you a gone motherfucker. It's just that simple. I have been on this school board and the school superintendent for a few days. I've been placed back in Facebook jail on the other page for 7 days. Hell, it just got off the other day. But that's not going to stop me. There was a post that I thought was harmless. I put up late last night when I got off the air. It was a post about Julius Phillips, the husband of Jerica Phillips. And I put up there, and I put up documents that state in 2020 he broke into the goddamn house where she lived. And her children opened up the window, let him in, so I don't know whether it's breaking and entering. And he presently has 3 warrants. And I put governmental information on there. And for that, he Facebook blocked me for 7 whole days. So, but I still want you to share with me the information, because I will sit here and read the information, and when I come back up, I will post it. I'm also thinking about creating a blog for all of this information to go on, because sometimes in putting up certain information, you wonder, because see, here's what I know right now. Here's one thing I know. I've got Doris Ray on edge. He's an on edge motherfucker right now. Now, here's what I want you to do. Many of you come to the Real Cussing Pastor page. But what I normally do, I take the Real Cussing Pastor Matthews page and I put it up on my page that is spelled backwards. and that brings in an influx. But I'm not able to do that for 7 days. The information that I posted on Julius is public information. It's governmental information. It's what you, as well as I, can walk into the courtroom, into the clerk's office, and they can't deny giving you that piece of information. It's public information. Anything that goes through the courts, anything that is filed through the courts is public information. There is no, well, it's got his phone number on it. It's public information. Your phone number is not private. Your address is not private. Okay? It's public information. Your bill collectors know where the fuck you at, don't they? Okay. It's public information. Yeah, I'm a habitual offender with Facebook. But that's what it is. But my subject tonight is, it's time for the shit to hit the fan. Okay. It's time for the shit to hit the fan. I know that these numbers on Instagram are totally incorrect. And that bothers me sitting here looking at them. But see, I can't go from this. I can't go from it. I can't. All it gives me is post and story. Normally I can go to this tablet and it gives me live. And I go live. And I don't run up these steps until the very last minute. Okay. To the very last minute. Let me do this. And I needed this tablet that I'm watching it on now. Eric, well, am I very clear? But when I see the number 3 on there, that bothers me. Cassius Clay, somebody on here named Cassius Clay. You're not on Instagram. Well, I'm looking at me on Instagram, but I don't see these numbers are playing with me, and numbers is important to what I do. Very important to what I do. Let me shut this down here and start it all over again so I can get into what I'm doing. Let's see, then I got to worry about, is this, oh, okay. This is my old cussing pastor. This ain't the one that's is supposed to be. That's what the problem is on this tablet. That was I had the real cussing pastor, and so we may just have to do without Instagram for tonight. And maybe they got sense enough to come on over to the other page. Let me share with you Isn't it strange to you that with all of this information that I have put out there concerning Doris Ray, that I can't. I think it has the wrong one up anyway. Eric, that's what I'm trying to do, but I can't get it to work. I go to Instagram, but I can't get it to come out of post and story. I can't get it to go to where normally every day, ever since I had this tablet, it goes straight to live. And I don't know what motherfucking button to push. Nothing seems to work, and that bothers me. Yeah, that bothers me. That I can't do what I need to do. But it bothers me when I can't do what I need to do. But I can't do it. I'm going to have to do without Instagram tonight. You do know that it becomes you, the citizen's responsibility now to get involved. Channel 3, Channel 5, Channel 13, the Commercial Appeal, even the Tri-State Defender. They won't touch this. There is some deep politics that is deeply involved in this shit. I am being told that a particular school board member was fucking the superintendent. And I'm waiting for someone to get me some documents that can back up exactly what I'm being told. And I can see the superintendent fucking this particular school board member. I can see it. I can see it. But I don't have the receipts, and I'm not going out on that limb about that particular school board member without the necessary. Damn, Eric, damn. Okay, you would say that, wouldn't you? Damn, boy. No, I don't think it would be that particular school board member. I think that particular school board member, Eric, that you mentioned, would probably fuck him. I can see that school board member fucking him. And stop. Let me do my show, man. Yeah, but no, that ain't the school. That ain't the school board member. That someone told me in confidence that he may be screwing. No, not
Not her. Like I said, Eric, I could see that particular school board member fucking him and making him a bitch. I can see. See, now you got me picturing in my mind her having him bent over, strapped on, and dick up his ass. I can see that. I can see that right now. I am not gonna call no names. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Everyone, why don't you stop, man? Why don't you just enjoy the goddamn program and quit fucking with me on that? No, that But see, when you said that, brother, you gave me a visual. I could see Doris Ray bent over in his office, at his desk, holding on to the desk, and this particular school board member putting a strap on, didn't even grease the strap, and just jugging it. Y'all remember the word jugging? And just jugging it up his ass. Lord, take that thought and that visual out of my mind. Whew. But we, the citizens of this community, are being fucked by Doris Ray, and the school board members. I surely believe that the school board is protecting him. You know, someone brought to my attention a story that I did in 2019 before he was made the superintendent, where I talked about a report that came out by Dorothy Hobson, who said that things had been done to protect Doris Ray, to keep certain things from the media. And I firmly believe that Doris Ray is being protected by school board members. I firmly believe that he can't come out against the many principles that I'm hearing, that it's alleged is fucking teachers in the system. Okay? He can't come out against them because they know he fucking. Jerica Phillips did not leave her $160,000 a year job for nothing. It is reported that he asked her to leave. It seems that the superintendent can fuck you and leave you. Lord have mercy. His wife knows he's a hoe. I gave you the report last night, and I went to the courthouse today to see if I could get the marital dissolution papers. But as of yet, nothing has been signed. No marital dissolution has been signed, and the lady in office says that maybe many times that this does not happen until you're close to the divorce. The marital dissolution is where You ask for what you want. I want the house. But in her divorce decree, her complaint for divorce, she's charging him with irreconcilable differences, inappropriate marital conduct, and wife alleges in charge that the husband is guilty of adultery. What is adultery? Adultery. See, adultery goes beyond inappropriate marital conduct. See, inappropriate marital conduct could be he's a flirt. He always flirting with women. He taking women out to dinner. But adultery means he fucking. That the wife knows that he's fucking. And the reason that you don't see a trial but irreconcilable differences where they're going to settle the little thing on what you're going to get and all this is because you don't want this to become public display. Because if she's charging him with adultery and it goes before the divorce judge for trial, the name of all of the fuckies will have to come out. Okay? In an open court, the names of all of the fuckies, if the wife knows of several people or several women that he has fucked, their names would have to come out in open court. But who are all of the fuckies of the superintendent? Who are you? Let it be known that you are a fuckie. You don't have to give me your name. Tell me that he took you out to the Blue Light Lodge, paid the $25 for 2 hours. If we do not get rid of Doris Ray, our school system is doomed. I'm still trying to get the lady who left her husband, had a good husband, but she's ambitious. She wanted to be more than just a teacher. Lord have mercy tonight. She went to school, got all them degrees and all that stuff. And her desire was to be a principal. She filled out applications, took the tests. Lord have mercy. But they never gave her school. Then old Doris flirted with her. She passed up the flirting first. Lord have mercy. But she started thinking about her career. She could see herself sitting behind the desk with her name plate on it, and it said principal on the door. She had a husband, but the husband couldn't give her no school. The husband that gave her a house, gave her a car, gave her some children's. But the husband couldn't give her no school. Oh, she wanted a school. That's what she wanted. She wanted a school. So she became a side piece. Start giving up that pussy. Then she fell in love with the dick. Oh, George was fucking her better than her husband was fucking her. She started sucking George's dick. In the car before they went to the motel. He promised her a school. Yes, he did. Promise. Woody Harrelson was screwing everything. Woody Harrelson didn't have no wife. Thank you. He promised her school. Oh, can't you see it in your mind? He got her in the butt. Both legs across the shoulder. You want a school, huh? You want a school, huh? What school you want? What school you... Name the school you want. What's the name of the school you want? Name it! She called out the name of a school. You want to be principal? Let's say Hamilton. So you want Hamilton? Yes. You really want Hamilton? Yes. Take this dick. Say Hamilton. Hamilton. Say Hamilton louder. Hamilton. Scream Hamilton. Hamilton. She still ain't got no school. She still in the classroom. She think about all the perverted things that she did. She's just ashamed to come forth. She left her husband. She said that the superintendent told her that he loved her. She got shamefaced when she told him, she started blowing in his ass that the superintendent is a freak. No, it ain't. It's a Sonya Bird. Huh? They said the superintendent is a freak. He liked the kinky sex. They said Jericho, and I've heard this from several people that I know, several men that I know, that I respect. That she's a freak. She fell in love with his dick too. She got her diploma. Dom dom da dom dom da dom 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 dom. She's lost her job. The question becomes, does St. Jude want to be a part of the scandal? And I invite you to keep your letters coming. Because after 7 days, I'm going to put all that I got back out there. Send me a post that Jericho Phillips made. Okay, that's nice. Where else? Here's one I just got that's entitled Diplomas from Meeks and Ray. Dear Sir Thad, you have opened up a can of worms with this one. Well, here's another one for you. Dewana McGuire, current principal at Cummings School, the same school that had the student shot by another student, was the assistant principal at Mitchell High School for 16 or so years. During her time there, she slept around with Mr. Meeks. None of the staff liked her, except for the men. As the assistant principal, she was only over the custodial workers and the cafeteria staff. How is it that this is possible and the job description for an assistant principal? Well, when you're sleeping with the principal, anything is possible. But she didn't stop there. She has also been sleeping with Jairus Diploma Ray. They have had this ongoing scandalous relationship for a long time. She and Ray went to Whitehaven High School together. She was married to Vincent McGuire. The entire time she was receiving diplomas, and they are supposed to have 3 daughters, but the grapevine says that the youngest isn't his, and he filed for divorce after he found out, which was a few years ago. Let me write his name down. I'm gonna have to go pull his divorce decree. Vincent McGuire. Since she has been at Cummins, she has also slept with a few of her male middle school teachers. She's hired all of her friends to be a part of her administration team, and none of them are capable or smart enough to do their jobs. One friend that she hired was Jacqueline Lang, a former principal at Fairleigh High School, and her school was taken from her. So how is she able to work in administration with the same school district? Well, when your friend is sleeping with Mr. Diploma, you can hire all of your people. She also wasn't selected to be the principal of the school, but she cried to Daddy Dick, begging him to give her a school. She said she had been an assistant principal 16 years, and it was unfair that she still didn't have her own school. So Mr. Diploma gave her Cummins. DeWanna Ray has misused, abused, and threatened her staff at both Mitchell and Cummins over her time with both, and enough is enough. She even tried to block my friend from transferring to another school, but my friend was able to talk to someone in the district, and she had to sign off on her transfer papers. My friend has shared with me so much of the BS DeWanna Meeks Ray is doing and has done, and it's about time her ass is out of that. This seems to be going on all over the system. So when you accept a job as a teacher with the school system, do you have to give up as part of your job? Is that part of your prerequisite that you have to give up some as? Mr. Matthews, look at all these newly attached positions. Many of these people do not have the experience for these jobs. Over 80% of schools are failing. So how would placing inexperienced people in positions make things improve? Check out their credentials and look at where some of these people came from. There are so many experienced people in the district. Why would you appoint people from other districts? Also, check out the credentials for the people who work in human resources. These people do not have HR experience or HR degrees, starting with Yolanda Martin. That department needs a complete overhaul, and the district needs to bring in people who actually have an understanding of HR policies and procedures. Much of what comes from HR is illegal because the head doesn't know what she is doing. Please help the school board realize that they need to do a clean sweep, starting with Dr. Ray. Doesn't that puzzle you? That you got 40 new principals of schools? See, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So if the next year, 40 of our schools are going to have new principals, that must mean that the 40 principals in those schools this past school year were inefficient in their jobs. Or why would you be removing them? Look at our school system. 89% of our children are failing from this system. How many of these teachers don't even have a certification? How many of them are not licensed?
Power on. Power on. Connection successful.
Why are our children going through this? Why is no one saying anything? Why? Keith Williams wants to be on the school board. Why? Why does Keith Williams? And see, I hear your teacher saying that he's not fighting for you, and I'm going to open up the phone lines shortly. 7 minutes after 8. And I want to hear your complaint.
You have reached 237-6054. I am not available to speak with you at this time. Your message is important to me. Leave one and I will call you back as quickly as possible. Thanks for calling and have a great day.
Mr. Williams.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Come on. I called you last night. You have not returned my call. I guess you don't think I'm important enough for you to return a call. You're over the teachers' union. The teachers pay the union dues twice a month. And Mr. Williams, I am trying so very hard to keep from getting down ugly with you. I am. God knows I am. There's so much that I could say, Mr. Williams, about you. But I'm trying to stay nice because I want a conversation with you concerning the teachers. And what are you doing to protect the rights of the teachers? Teachers who are having to sign contracts with no money on the contracts, no salary on the contract. I swear for God, Keith, I'm trying not to be ugly. You all have some pride, man, in your job. In fact, it's Pride Month. But I'm sure I don't have to tell you. Let me stay nice. Let me stay nice. Because I really want to have a conversation with you. I really want you to tell me, and I want you, see, you do them little shows where they don't ask you certain questions. There are certain questions that I want to ask you that none of these mainstream TV stations have asked. Sir, your mouth is wide open. What you gonna say? What that mouth gonna do? What are you going to say out your mouth to these teachers? You got your mouth wide open. I'm looking at your mouth. Wide open. Wide open. Why won't you talk to the teachers? It is illegal for the teachers to sign a contract that does not have the information in it. It's illegal. What your mouth gonna do? Other than keep your mouth wide, 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 wider. I'm ashamed of you. And Eric, I'm trying to be so nice. When to come. You're a Kappa too, aren't you? See, Eric, there's word that you had the election rigged. You know, the Teachers Union, United Education Association, and how you had them to rig their president's election so you could get your friend Donette Stokes in place. Now, I'm not going to continue to be nice, Mr. Williams, because what is happening to these teachers is not nice. Somebody say you look like Nipsey Russell. God damn. What your mouth do? Maybe I need to get Willie Brooks to actually talk to me. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Thaddeus, be nice. Get your mouth wide open and you ain't saying nothing. You ain't doing nothing with your mouth. At least not the right thing. And the right thing would be to be fighting for these teachers. Come on. Now, I'm being very nice. What's that mouth gonna do? Now, folks send me pictures of Nipsey Russell. God damn. Damn, Jerome. Because believe me, Keith, I'll come out to your ass just like I come out to the superintendents. I'll drag your ass just like I drag the superintendents. Because the citizens in this community are demanding answers. They deserve answers in this community. And you sitting up there, just look at you. Just look at you. Looking like the cat that's swallowed the commentary. Look at you. Capital. I had a lady today that talked about you, and I stood up for you. I did. I did. I told the lady, don't talk about Mr. Williams like that. I did. I did. The lady said something that was so harsh about you, Mr. Williams. She was looking at my show last night. And saw you with your mouth wide open. And the lady said something very derogatory about you. I didn't say it. You know, I be trying to keep the peace. But the lady said, you look like the mother of sisters. You look like one of the old sisters. And I told this lady, I told her, I ain't gonna call her name. I told her, don't talk about Mr. Williams like that. I don't believe he know old sissy. I don't believe it, Mr. Williams. I stood up for you. Lady was sitting there, and I know she's rolling on the floor right now. I know. She probably is. Said that you was getting ready to look like you was trying to take a mouthful of. I said, look, don't do that. I ain't messy. I don't be in no mess. Now that's what I said. That's what I said. And I'm going to stand up for you tonight, Keith. Why don't you call me, Keith? I'm the only one that wants to stand up for you. Keith, let me stand up for you. Talk to me and talk to the teachers tonight. They want to know. Because I don't believe, God knows, I don't believe that you know Sissy. I don't. I don't. And I don't believe that you're the mother of sisters. And I don't believe, you're the queen mother. I don't believe that. I don't. Well, I'm just trying to do my job. I'm just, Mr. Matthews, and these folks still sending me. Y'all ain't gonna get no help. But I can assure you, Mr. Williams, if you run for school board, I'm going to do everything that I can do within my power on this show to keep you from being elected. Because if you won't stand up for the teachers now, we know damn well that you'll be another individual taken up for George Ray if he remains there. And it's time for old Joris to go. Y'all tired of looking at him? And here I am standing up for you. Fighting for you. Close your mouth. For a fly get in there. Close your mouth. Lord, still get him on, you got him on the big screen at your house, Lord. I don't don't believe that. I mean, if the man is a sissy, it's all right to be a sissy. Okay. Now, because I don't want any sisters getting mad at me. I don't want no more of them attack other sisters like I got from Lee Harris sisters. Stephanie, didn't you answer the door that day that the sisters... Stephanie was my secretary at that time. Stephanie, wasn't it you that answered the door that day that I was berated by all of them sisters from Lee Harris? What? Wasn't you? Stephanie, wait a minute. Let me call you Stephanie. Because see, these folks be thinking I be making up shit. Wait a minute. Stephanie was my Stephanie Muson. Stephanie!
Yes, sir.
Wasn't you my secretary then?
I remember, yes.
Didn't them sisters show up at the station?
They were so tall, too.
Giant sisters. Just not your ordinary sisters. I'm at my desk, you come in my office laughing and tell me to come to the door, and there was these real tall sisters. Wasn't it? Tell these people.
Yep.
And they was mad.
They was mad too.
The sisters were mad because I was talking about Lee Harris.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's true. It's true, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it wasn't just one sister. It's about 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, wasn't it? I think the sisters had a committee meeting.
Cause they were real riled up.
Yeah.
You was out there talking to. I didn't let them in. I told them to stay on the porch.
They had dresses and high heel shoes
and heels.
On. Them was Lee Harris's sisters. Don't you talk about Lee no more. I said, well, goddamn.
Oh my God, we had so much fun back then.
Who? Lee. You know Lee. You've been talking about him on the radio. Let Lee alone. Then we're going to have to whoop your ass.
Said I had to go get the shotgun.
Yeah, you had to go get my shotgun, didn't you?
Mm.
Yeah. Because we didn't know what we had been raided by, and there was white sisters too. Wasn't no black sisters with them either, was it?
I didn't hear you say that again.
There was all white sisters too, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were.
Lord have mercy. Bye, Step.
Huh?
Bye.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Yes. Lee Harris had his white sisters to attack me. One little on me. 5, 6, 7, 8 sisters. They had their little tea. I guess they had some tea. And they gonna whip my ass over Lee Harris. And nothing wrong. If Lee Harris is a sissy, it's all right. If you're a sissy, it's all right. It's all right. I ain't got nothing against y'all. Y'all can suck all the dick, get all the booty in your ass you want. Look, that's your privilege. You got a privilege. When you're a grown sissy, you can do whatever you want to do as long as you don't do it to the little children. So don't be surprised if Lee Harris show up at the office one day in his dress and wig or his leotards and his heels. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the most controversial show in the... I ain't telling no motherfucker from Montgomery, Alabama. I don't want to talk to you. Shit. What you calling me for? Jerome, this is what you call fun in the afternoon. Them motherfuckers ain't bold enough to have me to do no fun in the morning time. They could deal with it. They could not deal.
Unknown caller.
Motherfucker, why you calling me? You a sissy?
Hello?
Why you calling me? I didn't open up the lines. Why you calling me?
I can't call you. You know I have to call every weekend.
You a sissy, ain't you?
Huh?
You a sissy, ain't you?
No, this is Pastor Brown.
Well, Pastor Brown, you a sissy.
No, you fucked my wife in Birmingham, and you want to call me that when you don't want to fuck my wife, as you claim?
Man, we already know, we've already established that I fucked your wife. Okay.
Okay, then, so why you coming for me when you don't want to fuck my wife?
Man, I ain't called you tonight. Wait a minute.
You'll get mad when I said I want to fuck Mario.
Wait a minute. Did you feel the calling when I started talking about sissies? Did you feel the calling, the anointing, the sissy anointing hit you, and you just wanted to call me?
No, I called.
That's the reason I fucked. That's the reason That's the reason your wife. That was the reason that your wife wanted to be fucked by me, cause she was tired of your sissy ass trying to fuck her.
Look, let me tell you something.
Reverend Brown.
One time.
Reverend
Show
Brown.
me some respect on the show.
Reverend
Show
Brown.
me some respect.
Reverend Brown.
Because I can get out of my Christianity. Show me some respect.
You can get out your what?
I get out of my respect. Show me some respect. I get out of my Christianity tonight.
What size is your Christianity? It's look like it's a little tight on you in a way.
Look, if you call me that again,
Sir, I didn't call you tonight.
Now, if you call me out my name again, we're gonna have a problem. I'm Pastor Brian. Respect me, okay?
You're a sissy though, man. Listen to your voice.
No.
Listen to your voice.
No, listen to your motherfucking voice.
I got bass.
Listen to your motherfucking voice.
I got bass in my voice, sissy.
A man that sit up and talk about sissies all night, every night, got to be a sissy yourself.
Sir,
now, how you like
I
that, Thaddeus?
was talking about politics and the sissies.
No, Thaddeus. Let's talk about you.
Okay,
your
what
big
about me?
fucking fat ass. Let's talk about you.
Your wife don't think I got a fat ass.
You insult me, bitch. Let's talk about you.
Didn't your wife tell you I fucked her?
Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. And you don't know the fuck you talk about, okay?
I talked to your wife last
week. I will
week.
cuss your motherfucking ass out.
Okay.
Now, let's start this shit over. I want to give my motherfucking input about what you talk about tonight.
I don't want your input.
Okay, well, that's what you should have said then. Don't open the phone lines if you don't want nobody input.
I didn't open up the phone lines. I was talking about some sisters that tried to attack me, and when I started talking about sisters, it hit you.
Well, they should have tried to attack you. Why they tried to attack you?
Pastor Brown, go tell our wife good night. Good night, man. I don't want to talk to you no more.
Good night, Pastor Matthew.
Okay. Pastor Brown from Birmingham, Alabama. And he's still mad because last time I was in Birmingham, I fucked his wife. Okay, don't get mad. And everybody know you a bitch now. Okay? First time I told you about your wife, you cried on the air. But go ahead on. Go back in there. I ain't fucked your wife in over 3 years. So going back in there, I'm hoping that y'all have renewed your vows and all that. Okay? And that she's learned to suck your dick as well as she did mine. I gave her some good lessons. You always send me a contribution to the ministry. $ Naked Truth Ministries. Okay? Okay? Thank you so very much. But ladies and gentlemen, this issue in the school system
Next caller.
Pastor Brown, I'm through talking.
Hey, no. You don't talk. You don't talk about me on the show. If I hung up the show with the show, don't talk about me on no show. No, you stand there skinning and grinning. Bitch, don't talk about me on your show. Okay? I'm not the one to fuck with now. Don't talk about me on your motherfucking show. I don't play. Don't talk about me on your motherfucking show, okay?
What you gonna do, Pastor?
No, don't talk about me on your motherfucking show.
Pastor, what you gonna do?
I'm the pastor that you can come for. I'm the pastor. You can come for me. I will tell you about yourself. You, the other handkerchief ass pastors, they scared of you, but I'm not scared of you. So don't talk about me on your motherfucking show.
Who's scared of me, Pastor?
No, the other preachers in this nation may be scared of you, fatties, but I'm not scared of you. I will go word for word with your big ass.
Spell a word.
Now, I ain't playing now. Now, we're going to get off this phone again. Do not talk about me on your motherfucking show. Or it'll be my show tonight.
No, because I ain't going to answer you no more tonight. In fact, I'm going
Say what?
I'm going to block your number out of my phone.
You can block me, but guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
I don't give a fuck if you block me.
Yes, you do.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
Now, I'm taking a little fireball. You got me mad now. Don't fuck with me on that bullshit on this motherfucking show. You sit your big ass up here every day and talk about sisters. A man that talk about sisters all the time got to be a sister his motherfucking self. So you need to tell to check your goddamn drawers and see what kind of dick you got in your goddamn pants.
Your wife know I ain't no sister.
You shitty dick motherfucker.
And I'm going to go and tell you.
You shitty dick motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Like that,
I'm going to tell you something else that I
no,
spared you on.
No,
Your mother-in-law know I ain't no sister
either. You big son of a bitch.
I am a big son of a bitch.
I don't play with you. No, that is, you big son of a bitch. Don't play with me like that on live national TV. No, you big fat son. Sick early this year, had a stroke because you play with God too much. You bitch. Don't play with me on your live show.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
You dick sucking motherfucker.
Pastor Brown.
Ass full of calm.
Pastor Brown, let me tell you something else. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna block your number on my phone.
I don't give a fuck. You can block me. You block me till Jesus come back. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's gonna be a while. Your mother-in-law know too.
What do you mean?
Your mother-in-law. Your wife told her mama how good my dick was to her. And before I could leave the city of Birmingham, all three of us got together. Pastor Brown? Pastor Brown? Okay. I asked him to spell word. He didn't even spell word for me. All right. Oh, God. Do y'all think I didn't say the phone lines was open?
Hello?
Phone lines are not open. Okay. All right. Let me cut this speaker off because I don't want to talk to nobody else.
Power off.
Now you mad because I fucked your mother-in-law too. Now, Pastor Brown, this is what I do. Okay? I'm the clapback king, Doc. So, come with me with that shit. You're going to have me scared to come to Birmingham again, Pastor. I'm going to have to ease in, slip in to Birmingham. Okay. All right. It's all right to have a little fun on the show, but don't call me if you don't want the truth, brother. Damn, Steph. Don't call me. Yes, I fucked your wife, and I fucked your mother-in-law. We had a threesome. And your mother-in-law's pussy was better than your wife's. Okay? But anyway, I'm through with that. Can I get back to the business at hand? And that's these children. I know there is no other show in America like this. That's the reason these judges buy all of this time. They may not like what I say, but they know it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that vote that's watching me. On a real serious note, tonight again, I got on the t-shirt of Taretha Hewlett. I want you to remember that name. This young lady has paid her dues in the court system. You know, and young lady that she got working for her rather, who did work for me years ago. Been a good friend of mine since 1994. And I know it was 94 because that was a show that I did, the show about the woman and the dog. Many of you that's been watching me and listening to me over the years remember the show that I did 1994 with the woman live in the studio that was having sex with a dog. And we did a show on bestiality. That was 1994. This young lady thinks highly of Taretha Hewlett. And I knew Miss Hewlett. And I told Mary Murphy today, and she is my friend. And you motherfuckers who are slick, want to talk about me in front of her, she will tell me. I told her, don't be taken aback about these political con artists. Like that nigga, Brethren Thompson. He's a con artist. He will fuck you out of money if he can. And he tried to fuck me with a judicial candidate. Told this judicial candidate, I can get you in for $1,500 and you pay the rest when you get ready. That shit didn't work. But the candidate, I like the candidate. I think that he's a good candidate. And I'm talking about Carlos Bills. Thinks he's a good candidate. And me and Mr. Bills talked. And the rest of my money came when the rest of my money was supposed to come. But I'm telling you, candidates that are judicial candidates, don't fuck with Brethren Thompson. And I've asked some judicial candidates, how are you letting someone who has never won a race, well, I guess he was a state legislator one time, so I guess he did win. Yeah, he was a lawyer too. and he got disbarred for stealing his client's money. That's Richard Thompson. He got disbarred. How are you judicial candidates running around with a former lawyer that got disbarred, been to prison twice for stealing? He will fuck you. And when he tried to fuck me, he fucked the wrong one. You don't fuck anybody that has a microphone or camera or buys ink for a newspaper. Then the folks you don't fuck. These judicial candidates and these white ones. He's convinced some of you white candidates that he can do more than he can do. He has no platform. So some of y'all are paying him to get you in black churches, when all you got to do is call the pastor of the church and have an envelope. Touch your neighbor and say envelope. Call Frank Ray. Call any other pastor in this town and say, brother pastor, I don't want to say nothing. Will you just recognize me Sunday morning sitting in your congregation and tell the people I'm running for office? And when I ain't going to leave before the offering, or if I leave before the offering, pastor, I got an envelope for you. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Yard signs. All you got to do is have them made. You let these guys get kickbacks from the sign companies. Look, one particular candidate the other day, I just went through the Facebook profiles of some of these guys who run over. I said, this is Thaddeus Matthews. I want your advertising for your campaign. And this was a guy that was associated. I had seen him a lot with Brett. So I didn't think he was going to come back. He immediately contacted me. I called him Monday. I picked up a check yesterday for $4,000. See, and I ain't got no problem saying the amounts, because what the candidates have to do by law is put whatever they paid me has to go on their financial disclosure. Why did he pay me $4,000 and not my regular price? Because I assured him that the person that he was running against, I would not take the money from him. And I'm a man of my word. I'm a businessman. So you run and tell Brett that. But don't be con. And I'm talking to you judicial candidates. Ain't shit he can do for you. Taking you around black people. And go back to Mary Murphy. Mary Murphy was somewhere. She's a regular citizen in the community. She was at a breakfast last Saturday, and he didn't want a particular candidate taking pictures with her. He don't run shit. And Brett, you fucked up when you tried to steal from me. You try to make my deals. I make my own motherfucking deals. Point blank. I make my own deals. I made his commercial. I'm waiting for his approval on it. Hopefully it's going to start tomorrow. Taretha Hewlett paid me my money. There's only one guy, political guy out here, that I trust and I deal with as a political consultant. Ain't but one. And he's been with me since the time I was taking $500 from candidates. Ooh, that's been a long time ago. And that's Fred Dorse. I respect. If Fred Dorse tells me something, I ain't even got to worry about it. I ain't got to think about it. But the rest of these so-called political analysts and consultants, and Fred never tried to cut my money. We do business. If he asks me to do something special for his candidates, I work with him. Because I trust not the politician in many instances, but I trust the word of Fred Dorse. And so often that's all we got is a person's word. I happen to know Taretha Hewlett. She was a little discouraged because people who said that they were there for her and would work for her walked away. It's all right. You didn't need those people in your campaign, no way. And there is no such thing as an underdog. You can beat your opponent, Taretha. All you got to do is believe that you can work. And I'm going to wear your t-shirt with your name on it. I got everybody want me to, they ain't brought me no Mondays. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to push you. The first Memphis Blues picnic is coming up. And I think them tickets are $25 in advance. Eric, and what are they at the gate? So I said, come on. Come on and be in front of the people on July 1st at that big blues concert that I'm going to be emceeing. So that I can put you before the people. Now, we in South Memphis. The first question I'm going to ask, how many of y'all vote? Shit. But you can win if you want to win. You don't need these shysters. Because I'll tell you up front what my money is. But I got a platform. I've got a massive platform. That's the reason the judges are coming to me. They ain't giving me their money because they like me. They give it because I have a product. And the thing is, ballots that cannot be on ballots this year. Judges cannot, judicial candidates cannot be on ballots. But we need some good judges on the bench. We need fair judges on the bench. We need judges on the bench that have integrity. Jerry, you gone off of my page. I'm sick of your shit. So write the name down. You'll see it on my chest. Such a sexy chest, too. Taretha Hewlett. I want you to give her your vote. Betty Thomas. Give her your vote. I'm talking about good judges now. Betty's been on the bench 23 years. I saw her today at the courthouse. Saw her yesterday. I prayed over her courtroom 23 years ago. She's a friend. She's a fair and she's just. Don't let these newcomers come along that you ain't never heard of, ain't got no experience. Vote for Betty Thompson. Thomas. I'm giving you the wrong name, girl. Joe Osment. Joe Osment has been my attorney for over 25 years. I'm about to get a t-shirt from Joe. We've been friends 25 years. More than just my attorney. We've been friends. He's handled shit for me. And I know that as a judge, he's going to handle your situations when you go before him. Remember the name Joe Osment. Okay? Remember the name David Poole. And y'all thought I didn't like white folk. These are people who are my friends. David Poole, who is already an elected magistrate, who's running for judge. Vote for him. Give him your vote. Carlos Bills. I don't know why. I like Carlos. I've liked Carlos since the very first time that I saw him. Now, I went to one of them little Rudy Poop meetings that Bertrand had down there at Stings with all the candidates. And I looked at the Negroes that was at the table. This nigga ain't got no money. This nigga ain't got no money. This nigga here just full of talk. But there were two men that were sitting at that table that came to me like men and wanted good advertising. That was Carlos Bills, and that was also Will Richardson, who's running for office. Lonnie Thompson. Look, I ain't even got to say nothing about Lonnie. Lonnie and I have been friends since he was 4 years old. I think I was about 9 or 10. We shot marbles together. We were all members of the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church under Dr. E.L. Slade. His grandmama, Miss Irene Thompson, and my grandmama, and my auntie, and my mama were friends. The Alpha, you gone too. So I know Lonnie. I can call Lonnie in a midnight hour. And he'll answer my call. Kind of sound like Jesus, don't it? So what I'm telling you, as we go into this election season, when we deal with all of these crooks that we have in the political system and in government, we need people who are good, who are honest, who are fair, and will take care of the least of these. You want to know that when you're going to court, you're going before somebody that even if you're wrong, is going to be fair. And that's going to give you justice. Okay? Another lawyer that I'm going to be bringing on tomorrow is Mr. Stuart Breakstone. Okay. soon as I get his, he says that he liked his commercial. Stewart is a resident. He's a native of Memphis, graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate degree, his MBA and law degree from Memphis State. Been practicing law since 1991. Has a broad experience in the courtroom. Has tried over 50 civil jury trials, 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He's argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. He's got the experience. You want somebody on the bench that knows the law. Okay? Whether it's civil or whatever. All right. I'm finna go, I guess. Jerry back. Well, no, he ain't. I don't know how he got back, but he gone again. Are you ready to fight for our children? I want you to keep sending me the emails and the information. That's why I want you to keep sending me the emails. I'm down for 6 more days. And here's something else you should investigate. An HR director supervises a manager that supervises his mom. How is that shit supposed to work? And look at the number of people who have left HR since Yolanda was made chief. I am betting that number is staggering. If people want to know why employees are leaving the district, look at the HR chief, the person who is supposed to model how to retain employees. Such a joke. Check out Yolanda's Facebook. That woman is so in love with herself, she can't see past the end of her nose. Can you say hoochie? She knows she likes to think her shit don't stink. But if you lean a little closer, you'll see the roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Well, damn. Well, damn. A. Napa was the worst kindergarten teacher that I had ever worked with. She is the person that he rigged the election for. She came to school and announced that she was leaving for a new position at the board. Everyone was completely shocked. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She does absolutely nothing for us. Are these sororities running the school? Keep your letters ready, coming, until I'm able to post them again on next, yesterday, what is yesterday? Next Wednesday, I'll keep reading them. I'm not going to let this go. Maybe we need to start calling school board members. If I can get a list of school board members' personal numbers, we will call them on the air and ask them what they're going to do. Is it one great big orgy at the board? Is everybody fucking somebody? To get to the top, do you have to fuck your way to the top? Let me remind you again about the Memphis Blues Picnic. It's $25. They've lowered the price from what's on the commercial, and they don't want to pay me to make the commercial all over again. But that's all right. It's $25. I will be on stage as the MC of that big program. See, one thing that the politicians need to understand when they come to me, I ain't bought. I don't give a fuck about you or the wound you climbed up out of. You can't scare me. I'm my own man. I don't have to depend on a politician for nothing but an advertising dollar. And I ain't gonna kiss your ass to get that. Ladies and gentlemen, now it becomes your point. What else can I do but bring this information before you? You teachers, what are you going to do? That becomes a question. What is it that you, as the teachers, are going to do? Y'all on strike? It ain't gonna hurt the system. Don't look like the children learning that no way. Then, only 11% of our children are passing. They're passable. That's something wrong. Jerry, I don't know how you keep coming back, but every time I see you, you're gone. Every time I see you, you're gone. I don't know how you're coming back in, but I'm going to check it when I get out, get off, and see how it is that you're getting in. Will you help me help the teachers? But I need you teachers who have been intimately involved with the superintendent. I need more detailed information. Your name is safe. You will remain anonymous. But I need some real details. In other words, I need some real dirt. Some real dirt. 89% of our children are failing. Does that not bother you? If it doesn't, something is seriously wrong with you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. I'm finna go. I ain't finna give you no more. Thank you so very much for your patience. Hope that you've enjoyed the show on tonight. And we'll do it again. What's tomorrow? Friday? I guess I'll work tomorrow night. Next week I'll be leaving, going to, I think it's next Thursday or Friday, I don't know. Heading to Atlantic City. I need a rest. I need a rest. I need a rest. So much has been going on. My son is going for surgery tomorrow. They're going to have to take that ventilator thing off of him because they try not to keep you on there for any longer than 14 days, and 14 days will be on Saturday, and they're going to be putting a trach in him in the morning. My son has been a little hard-headed. He's walked away from the hospitals twice, having more sense than the doctors. Okay? And it's caught up with him. It's caught up with him. He died 2 weeks ago, and they resuscitated him. He showed some improvement, but he still wants to fight the doctors. He's 34 years old. He's a full-grown man. And I've shared with him, whether you live or die is in your hands. If you're not going to do what the doctors say, and they're trying to do all that they can do to save your life, if you're going to fight against them, what you going to do, man? I refuse to have a pity party with him. I tell him just like it. He gets mad. He mad now. But he'll get over it. Sometimes you can block your healing for not listening to the voice of God when he's speaking to you. And I told Raymond, I said, God is taking this time. He wants to clear up some issues in your life. God has an assignment for you. Quit dodging the assignment and let go. And let God. All right. I'm gone. I'll see y'all on the radio in the morning, 6:00 a.m. on 6 different radio stations. And if you're not in the Mississippi or the Memphis area, then the thing to do is go to the TuneIn app. And on the TuneIn app, what you need to do is very simply go to WAGR Radio 102.5. Until